Leigh Norwood, good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Awesome. Just
It is,
fabulous.
it is so good to see you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend time with us for this quick interview. Leigh, as you know, it is March, and aside from it being March Madness, it is also Social Work Month. And so we are spotlighting social workers who are connected to UNC Charlotte School of Social Work. Leigh, you have several roles here. You are one of our adjunct faculty, so you teach in our School of Social Work, but you also have a position at the Center for Wellness Promotion, the Counseling Center on campus. So you wear so many different hats, and we just appreciate everything that you do. We're going to be posting these socially engaged videos on all our social media platforms, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And because we want people to know what not only you're doing, but all the social workers that I've interviewed, what they're doing and how they're impacting the community. So Leigh, thank you again. We appreciate you sharing with us the following information. So if you can tell us, what are you currently doing as a social worker? And secondly, what do you feel like are some of those valuable lessons that you've learned as a social worker in the field?
Well, I'm currently the Associate Director of Access and Equity at the Counseling Center. So counseling in psychological services. And I provide supervision primarily in an administrative role. I also do clinical work, so individual therapy. And this is my first semester not doing group therapy. So that's kind of tough for me, a hard adjustment. But one of the most valuable lessons I think that I've learned in being a social worker is that to be proud and to stand up. I really do think that social workers have had a hard time legitimizing themselves in the field. And so I think that one of the most valuable lessons I've learned is to be able to stand up in whatever setting you're in and be proud of the discipline that you represent.
Right, that's right. Definitely being proud and definitely standing up, not only helping others stand up for themselves, but also we as social workers should be able to stand up for not only our profession, but what we do in the community. I think there's so much that we do that people do not know about. Leigh, I know that you and I have had a connection prior to our time at the university. We spent some time in the nonprofit world. And as social workers, you and I know the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the tough and challenging times that exist as a social worker in nonprofit world, in academia, in all these different spaces. And I'm so glad that you have gotten the opportunity to not only navigate those spaces, but also be a leader in those spaces. Like you mentioned right now, you have an important role at the Counseling Center. Can you take a little bit of a deeper dive of that role? Because it is a huge role. As a social worker, you have a lot of excellent responsibilities.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have the pleasure of being able to be involved in a lot of the diversity and equity work here at the Counseling Center. And what that means is kind of overseeing, but not really overseeing, because I do work in collaboration with my great colleagues. But sometimes that means just bringing things to the table, helping us get perhaps like strategies in place so that we can deliver great outreach services or great, changes to our clinical systems in order that we might be equitable in the services that we provide.
Excellent. So in other words, what I hear you saying is that you have access to those spaces where your worth as a social worker can definitely impact a lot of things, and that is great. So we appreciate all the work that you're doing, Leigh. We're going to have fun right now. We're going to shift gears a little bit, and we're going to play a fun, quick little game that I call Fab 5 in 5 seconds. So you get to name your favorite 5 things in 5 seconds. Okay, so it could be your favorite anything. It could be your favorite drink. Maybe it's water. It could be your favorite food. It could be your favorite university. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's your Fab 5, favorite 5 in 5 seconds. On my go. Are you ready? Set.
I'm ready. Yes.
Go.
My daughter, my bad dog, reality TV shows, French fries in $1 million houses.
All right, excellent. So $1 million houses and reality. Okay, so I'm going to take it a step above. What is your favorite reality TV show?
Oh my goodness, you don't want to, I'm gonna be ashamed, Roger, I'm gonna be ashamed. Probably right now, it would be Love is Blind.
All right, Love is Blind. No shame in the game. Don't worry about it, Leigh. This was so much fun, Leigh. Thank you again for spending time with us, Leigh. We want to celebrate you and we want to celebrate all social workers out there. Keep doing the work that you're doing. It does not go unnoticed. People do notice. And we also need to do a better job at giving ourselves props. That's why we're doing these videos. We want to give social workers props. So Leigh Norwood, happy Social Work Month. Thank you for spending time with us. Wish you a great day.
Thank you.